Hey there, what's up, guys? What's up, YouTubers? Um, and tonight I'd like to talk about more about gathering wisdom, knowledge, intelligence, and yes, and the also the importance, how much learning matters, and why learning matters. Not just to me myself, but pretty much to everybody, because learning will give you the ultimate advantage over others when it comes to making the wise, making the decisions, making certain decisions as wisely as possible. So that you can take a full advantage of your own situation, even if your own situation contains something bad, someone bad, you can still, use them as leverage to your advantage. So here I like to talk about, first of all, why I made the decision, why I made a decision, to tour around Japan, to see to see and to get a taste of the views, the landscapes, the cultures there. To begin with, I like to show you how much information and intel managed to gather. Jesus! So this is the folder that contained such information, that relates to how to book Shinkansen train tickets, not just JR, because first of all, I consider JR, purchasing a JR ticket quite unworth it unless you you have made a decision and you have the schedule to travel all over Japan solely by Shinkansen, by trains that includes but are not limited to Shinkansen, and local trains, and those shitets, and that can become particularly evident in cities like Yokohama to Tokyo. But for this particular session, for this particular trip, I did not actually pay any visit to Tokyo and to other cities, like to the surrounding cities such as Yokohama, Kawasaki, and Taisama, or Saitama or Taisama. Sorry. So here I just like to show you some of the cover pages of the pamphlets, the booklets I managed to gather. So here, take a look. It's just freaking huge, man. It's a multitude of information, So Jesus, I managed to gather so much information, right? Including but are not limited to how to book quality tours, how to book hotels like this one. Oh, Jesus, it's just freaking huge, man. This freaking freaking detailed, and that's why I like to encourage each and every one of you guys there, in particular for those who have been struggling with depression, with suicidal thoughts, and murderous thoughts like I do. Just consider this, consider life a voyage, a trip, a test, and consider each and every day of your life a trip, a voyage, a tour, and those, the tour, the trip that God has granted you for absolutely free of charge, and yet you carry the responsibility to take full advantage, to make full leverage of those free time that God has given you as gift, not just grace, but the resources you are supposed to make, to make full use of, so that you can receive either your rewards or your punishment after this life. Well, that's basically what I think of. That's basically how I think of. We should perceive the meaning of life here, and especially for not just for those who don't actually have a fairly affluent background, or just regardless of your background, regardless of your attitude towards the meaning of life and the meaning, pretty much everything. We just all have to learn, or we will suffer the consequences. We might not get ourselves fully prepared for what's coming to us, for all the tribulations and trials we are about to face during this life, during this particular lifetime. Yes, I do not deny the fact that we just can't take control of everything, and we just can't assume the sovereignty over everything and everybody. Yet we still have the absolute, we still have a very large degree of control over our lives, if not the sovereignty over our lives, to make certain things happen, because God has granted us such ability to make something happen by going somewhere, taking certain types of actions, as long as those actions, or the levels of the actions you are about to take, vastly or significantly differ from the previous actions or previous levels of actions you used to take. I can guarantee it will certainly generate a better, if not more positive outcome for you. It's because life is pretty much all about causality, right? Cause and effect, action, reaction. Once you do something, it will create a certain outcome that will either facilitate or directly lead to another outcome, or to another situation or scenario that can also help create other outcomes, so that you can meet different people, go to different places, do different things, or perform different tasks than you used to. So basically, as the Bible has foretold, guard your heart above all else, because everything that for all things you experience, for all things you encounter or experience throughout your life, they occur as a result of your mindset, as a result of how you choose to react to certain things, or how you plan to react to certain things, and in reality you choose certain options, and it leads to certain thing which can be either desirable or undesirable whatsoever. That's basically my opinion and my perceptions of the reality of the universal constant that has the sovereignty to govern all the events, all of what's been happening, what had happened and what will happen later on in the future. So regardless, I think I've talked enough about such topic for tonight. I still don't feel like making a prayer video in front of this webcam, because it will be pretty awkward, in fact, because I'm supposed to pray to God in private, in person. You know, I've come to I realized such thing, but I just but regardless, thanks again for watching, listening, and stay tuned, stay blessed, stay faithful. I shall see you guys next time on YouTube, on my next videos on YouTube. Bye bye. Have a great day or great night, and cheers. If I can do it, you can do it too. Good luck.